Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to the city of Chaosgrad, or small little town of Chaosgrad, in the Workers and Resources Soviet Republic playthrough. We have started our industry, started the little town, started our industry, expanded to a new little town, started mining some coal, I believe. Is there workers on here? Where the hell are my workers? Why do we not have any workers? Do we need more workers? Are all these places full up on workers and we need more? Is that what's happening? It's pretty noisy. So we don't have enough? Okay, well, let's build another building. I'm pretty keen on actually getting our stuff to work. So let's get another big prefab somewhere. There we go. Build the prefab. Yeah, let's get all of this built. I'm keen that everything should be working though. I do want us to get everything sorted out for us. That doesn't necessarily need to be done. That needs to be done. Do it. Do it! Okay. Hopefully with this prefab added, we should... There's like 105 workers here. Productive age workers. So really, hopefully the bus will be picking up workers? I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, well, let's build this thing. Clearly that's a bit of a requirement so people can have some fun. Where are all the workers at? Is my question. There's some workers! Only like 2, 3, maybe. 4, 5, maybe. How many do you have? You picked up 6 workers. That's okay. I think that'll actually get this thing up and running. Okay, that's good. Next point. What we want to do is, and of course, this thing's going to need some power. But let's go ahead and, well, let's link it up with some roads. Just gonna do something very simple, like so, because we'll want to feed this with some workers as well at some point. So let's build that bad boy. Then what we're gonna do, am I saying then too much? We're gonna want to run these things out this direction. Oh, the other thing we could do is we could do truck aggregate loading. And you know what? As a starting point, it might be worth... Nah, is it going to be worth it? Well, what I'm thinking is we probably need another aggregate facility over here. That is actually what we need. So let's get one of these guys. Coal can be stored here. So we'll get another large aggregate storage. We're gonna kind of place it in here. A little something like this, I believe. Maybe not too far. We'll get that sorted out for us. I'm wondering, you know, can we actually get the road to run in between, to run underneath this? Doesn't look like it, so we might have problems with roads. Anyway, we'll keep an eye on it. But yeah, road to that spot could be a problem. Underneath there, it should be able to go underneath there. Certainly it should be able to go underneath there. Anyway, that we haven't actually built this one. Let's build that one. And oh, you know what I should have done? I should have connected the conveyors first, because that's the rule. We connect the see. It's why. That is why. That is why, guys. That is why. So if you do that one first and then that one, yeah. See, problems. This is why you always do your connections before This is crazy. This is really crazy. That is why you do your connections before you build your buildings. If we do that and that, it still can't do it. Can't build bridge pillars due to infrastructure below. No, there's no infrastructure below. So for some reason it's not working. So what we'll do is we'll just kind of run it that way and hope for the best. Okay, get it built. This is still under construction, but should be soon. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to get ourselves a little bit of power going on over here. It shouldn't be too bad. What I also wanted to check is if we can actually run. Okay, so let's not do that. Let's see if we... excellent. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Perfect. And what we'll do is we'll tie that one in there. Not sure this does anything, but we'll build it anyway. There we go. So now those pieces are up and connected. I'm a little concerned that they are, you know, not connected to the same road. So unloading people here would be a bit of a challenge unless we build a small little bus. Well, we don't need to get people there. This is for trucks if we do decide to get trucks to go in there. Okay, power. Power is the next thing for us. We'll get one of these little guys going on. Oh, we actually need power at these things? Well, if that's the case, it's probably worthwhile. Okay, well, let's zoom it out. Get out of here. Let's zoom it out so we can see how far we can actually connect power up to this. Not that one, this one. In fact, we cannot. We can connect a few of them with power. So we can do a little something like this, get some power connection over there. I think that's close enough for us. We'll do that. Okay. We'll get, where is it? I swear it was in here. Really? We ended up not building it? That's not good. That is not good at all. We'll get it over here. There we go. That's the one. Let's get that built. Let's get that little piece of road built over there, and then we need some power line infrastructure. Yeah, we can cross over there. Perfect. So now there should be power over here as well. Nice and powered. Cool. What are you doing? Are you producing coal ore? You are. But you're not actually running it because you're not powered. Oh, it is. It is sending. Source is not sending. So it's sent a little bit, a little bit. Does it have over here any coal? It has coal ore. Guys, all we need are workers. Our whole setup is slowly starting to function. What is it saying? No workers. Okay, so now let's have a look. How many workers do we have just hanging about, lazing about over here? The answer is none whatsoever. Let's purchase ourselves another bus, okay? And then we'll grab that bus and we're going to say, buddy, come over here, pick up some guys from this town and run them out over here for me. You are not going to pick up any children or passengers, and you don't want university guys, and that's going to be it. And now that that's it, do a load. Now it does actually, we're still seeing some workers, so I don't think I want to do this too much, but what we could do is we can actually start saying what where the citizens should be going, so we can split them up. There's tons of workers around actually, so perfect. Maybe they'll just gonna run it in there. How many workers over here? Like 6. And in that one, none. So we might have to grow this down a little bit to maintain the industry, but there we go. It's gonna pick up like 30 workers over here, and it's gonna run them out to to that station. Oh, I mean to this thing. So we're going to start processing coal. Nice, I like it. And then it's going to start feeding this spot. Why are we doing that? I don't quite know. Are we out of power, or is our power actually working? Can't find places to go to school. Can't find a church. All these kind of problems. Nice. I want to try and get this up and running in this episode, of course. In this very episode. What's your speed? Can you tell us? 60 k's, yeah? 60 k's an hour. Which I believe could be quicker if we make this a better road, but I don't think we need to do that. How many do you have in here? 1 worker. So maybe, but I think we do a little bit of coal over here. So so it's very low production at the moment. But there's a fair bit of coal over here. There's like 6 tons. So but unfortunately that doesn't create a coal ore. That doesn't create a lot of coal. No worries, we'll see. Let's see. Once these guys arrive, we'll see what's going to happen. It's going to start processing it straight away, and it does it in like lickety split, and then it's out. Oh, but this only picks up 15 workers. So you've got too many workers, buddy. Too many workers. Okay, what I'm going to do is now I'm going to... Okay, so I'll add this building. Okay. There are no connections to this building, or the building is too distant. What do you mean there are no connections? And this one? Nah, you have to. From the bus platform, you should be going there. There are connections there. I'm very sure. If I click this thing, it doesn't actually tell me. So I can... Why not? Why can't I send... There are buses traveling there. See, now we're not doing a great job at getting our coal guys up and running. This guy's coming in with some passengers. Okay, anyway, we'll keep it going. We are having some coal doing its thing. We've got like 5 tons of coal over here. We will sort out how that distribution works in a tad. What I do want to do now is actually sort out the rest of my conveyor system. And we'll start with like 1. Actually, it's starting in the right direction. So we'll start with like 1 up to say here. Then I would imagine it's like up to there. And then it's like up to here. I think so. And then it's like up to there. Over there. Over there, and hopefully that would actually tie things together. So let's grab it, let's have a look. Yes, 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 and yes. Look at that conveyor system. That's pretty, wow, 200,000, 150,000 rubles worth of conveyor. That is serious stuff. Serious conveyoring going on over there. Okay, so that's okay. Now let's quickly have a look. We want to obviously link up some paths over here. So you will just go straight from there to there. Thank you. You can go ahead and build that little piece. We also want to make sure that there is a bit of a road connection, right? How does this thing actually output? We need some mechanisms on site as well. Missing resources: concrete, gravel, asphalt? It needs asphalt? Well, we're gonna have to purchase the asphalt. I'm pretty sure about that. That's interesting. Well, let's go ahead and build it. Get it up and running. What I'll do is I will go and purchase our our very expensive these things. We'll purchase that. Purchase that. They don't need to be powered, so I think I'm okay with them not being powered. They might work quicker if they are powered, like most things, I think. But I think they are okay with not being powered. This thing is powered and it's not actually sending anything anywhere, so we'll keep an eye. Oh, this is still being built, that's why it's not actually sending it. But this should actually be connected and get workers from here, so that's pretty cool. We might have to add some more buses on that route, but it's working, it's magic, slowly. And we'll see. We probably need a bit of a road connection from there as well. What we could do, I believe, we'll just kind of run it out here. It was working and I messed around with it until it wasn't. Now let's see. We're gonna do a little bit of that. A little bit of that. We'll trim this thing back a little more. And now we'll try and tie them in like this. Anyway, that's okay. Let's just build it. So now it's at least got a little bit of a gravel road going on over there. Is this seeing some coal coming in? See, it doesn't need asphalt. I thought it didn't need asphalt. It does need power, however, which I don't believe we have. And it's not power, it doesn't have coal. It has gravel, or it needs power to get any of this stuff. This thing's not powered either. Ah. Well, let's work on getting our power up and running. This is quite a conveyor system that we've got over here. I know coal does pretty long conveyor systems. You see that out in the world. Okay, let's quickly have a look at what's going on with power. I'm gonna want us to... This thing is powered, right? Okay, hang on. Let's have a quick look. What is being powered? What is being powered by this? This thing actually powers some of the town? Yeah, crazy. It should have been over here somewhere so it could power all of this. So for that very reason, hang on. I'll build it on this side so it can power some of the stuff over here. So I'll build it somewhere over here so it can power some of these things. Okay, let's build one. We'll do a little something like, say that, yeah. That should get you a fair bit. Okay. Let's get rid of all of those. We'll build that guy with rubles, and now what we're going to grab is we're going to grab some of this wire over here, and what we'll do is, okay, do a little bit of that, build it, and now all of this is powered. And all of this is powered. So it should be importing stuff, is my question. And so at the very least it should be importing some gravel, right? At the very least. Maybe it only imports if it actually has workers. And now it does have workers. It had workers for like a second, but it's missing coal. It's not saying it's missing gravel though. Here comes gravel. Gravel is still filling up over here. There are workers over here, and we're not seeing any gravel making its way out of this. Store this item, yes, but should you be, what are you doing? Missing resources, and I don't quite get why. And then you'd be producing cement. I want to see what it does with the cement, but firstly I need to check. We've got coal stored here, right? Buildings without power supply. Okay, so potentially what that means is we're going to have to power a number of these things. I didn't think it needed power. This one has power? It does. In fact, it does have power. They all have power. Ah, they need power. I thought they didn't need any power, but I was wrong. So what we need to do is we need to put some power in place over here. At least we've got this one covered. Hopefully we can cover the other two pretty easily over here. So let's quickly see infrastructure wise. If we zoom it out a little and we save this, so that one's powered. So all we need to do is try and power a little bit more than that. Why does it wants to do that? Anyway, we'll power one there, and I believe that is powered. But what we'll do is we'll power these up like, oops, like that. We'll power them up like that. Now I need to obviously build them. So let's get that built, and we'll get that built, and if I have to import more power, we'll do it. Okay, now let's get some of these wires, so I can definitely run one of these like so. Okay, am I running the other one from this side? Yeah. There we go. So now I am keen to start seeing. Oh, there it goes. Do we now have coal over here? We've got coal and we've got gravel and we're making cement. We are making cement, guys. Cement is being made. Wow, what a story. We are going to have to ramp up our coal production quite substantially, but it's not too bad at the moment actually. Over here, yeah, we're using the coal very quickly, but it's okay. I think all of this is working quite well because we are creating more gravel than coal, and we need lots more gravel. We're like 10 times the gravel than the coal. So I think the gravel is going to be a bigger problem than the coal. And with like 3 workers, we are producing in this, the cement tank is filling up quite nicely. I like it. I like it. So cement storage, how does cement storage work actually? Asphalt plant takes gravel and bitumen. The concrete plant takes gravel and cement. So we can create concrete. Ah. How do we transport? Let's have a quick look. How do we transport? Where's this thing? How do we transport cement? If we say covered hull, can we transport cement with covered hull? No. If we say open hull, can we transport cement with that? No. If we say dumper, can we transfer cement with a dumper? No, we cannot. A cement tank. Oh, there we go. We can transfer cement with a cement tank truck. Okay. And I believe, unless I'm mistaken, let's have a quick look. Can we do a cement pipe? No, we cannot. So at the very least, we will have to have cement trucks to take cement to the asphalt plant. The asphalt plant, on the other hand, requires, let's have a look. Let's have a bit of a look. Sorry, that's the wrong stuff. So if we go back over here and we go to the, sorry, not the asphalt plant, the concrete plant. That takes 30 tons of cement and 135 tons of gravel to produce concrete. Okay, so presumably we can actually run a concrete plant over here. And we can have it powered from over that side. And the question is, can we have it... but potentially what we would want to do is we would actually want it a little bit closer to all the action. So maybe what we need to do is actually just take out, put it in here somewhere so it can grab its workers from over there. We'll have it pretty close by, and then we just need to switch those conveyors around a little. Okay, let's plop it in there and we'll see how we do that. What I'm keen on doing is grabbing the other conveyor here. So give me the other conveyor. Okay, go ahead and build the other conveyor for me. Then what we'll do is we will remove this one. And we will say, well, let's see, how can we, oh man, it'll have to cut across there. We will have to have it somewhere over here somewhere. Okay, let's see, can we do something like this potentially? Okay, and then can we run that conveyor there, and can we run, that's pretty cool, that is pretty cool. Run these conveyors for me, and forget about that and build the rest of this, and now build that plant. Right, let's get that built. What kind of... oh, this doesn't actually need any vehicles. And it is still producing. It should still... no resources. It's missing coal. Oh, it's out of coal. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's got a fair bit of cement. It's got like 26 tons of cement already. And now we're going... so I think we're pretty close to actually getting a construction industry up and running. I think what we're going to do is we're going to build a construction plant somewhere. Or the construction yard or whatever they call it. It's already filled up with gravel. It needs some cement. And then it'll... oh, and it doesn't actually have a buffer. We need then a concrete tank of some sorts. How do... okay, hang on. Before we get that up and running, how do we actually go and store concrete? We can do a brick factory. I'm pretty keen on getting that up and running as well. But no, storage... this is a oil and fuel storage. This is a grain storage. This is just like a warehouse. That's a meat storage. Large aggregate. So, my friends, where do we store concrete? Alright. A concrete plant produces concrete. Maybe as required. Concrete is produced as required, maybe. Maybe that's what's happening. Concrete is produced as is required. And for building stuff, we need concrete, gravel, asphalt. Yeah, there's a variety of things. So let's go to a more basic construction. If we say we're going to start building, maybe not prefabs, let's just say, I'm not looking for bricks either. Is that all we have? So we've got concretes, gravels, asphalts, all required here. Concrete, gravel, bricks, boards. So we'll only need some bricks as well. And concrete. Yeah, so if we go for bricks instead of prefab, this can work. Okay, fine. Fine. What we're going to do is let's build ourselves a little bit of a road over there, and yeah, go ahead and construct it. But yeah, from a gravel perspective, we should now be able to do all of that. What I want to do is I want to buy a cement truck somewhere. Purchase myself a cement tank truck. That is 7 tons. That's 6 tons. 62 Ks, 88 Ks. Oh, no, it's 9.4 tons. Well, let's purchase ourselves one of those. I don't think we need any more than one. We're going to grab the vehicle. We're going to say, hey, buddy, go over here. make sure you wait until you're fully loaded. Then go over here and wait until you're fully unloaded. No. Go over here and wait until you're fully unloaded. And then say, hey, start the move. And at the same time, what I need to do is just make sure that we grab ourselves a little bit more footway, pathway. Something like that. And we'll go ahead and build it. So now this should actually, well, it only takes like 5 workers. So cement is on the way. Nice. I think we have done a lot of work and we should have a pretty decent starting point for a bit of a construction industry. The question is, how is our people doing? We had no escapes, 9 deaths, 99 births. So our population is steadily growing. Everybody seems to be thrilled, happy. I think one of the next things I'm going to start to do is build a radio station or something. So there's a lot of radios out there. If we build a radio station, we can actually get people some cultural enjoyment and start helping out some of these other issues that we're facing. But things are going extremely well for us. Can we quickly come over here and see if this is working? Got 2 workers. Where's our cement truck? Oh, it's coming. It's coming. I'm pretty keen to see if that's going. But it's going to go straight away. Oh, you know what? I'm going to pause it just for a second while I purchase. We can't do that. We can't do that. So, sorry, let's keep going. I'm going to have a look at this. Here it comes. The cement truck is coming. Here comes the cement truck. Is it going to start doing the buffer straight away? Yep, there we go. Nice. Nice. So we're going to have concrete ready straight away. We cannot store or export concrete. We could export concrete. Let's quickly have a look at our... So we're not exporting anything. But if we have a quick look over here. Gravel is pretty cheap stuff. Okay. We cannot seem to export concrete. We can export cement, not expensive at all. So none of these materials that we're producing is actually any good. In terms of, oh, there's concrete. Even that is pretty useless stuff. So really we need to get ourselves working on some alcohol or fabric or something for export. Bitumen maybe. Chemicals, but they're further afield. We'll get to that. Excellent. No, that's working. It's working. What I'm quickly going to build before we end this episode, and it's run a little bit longer than I would like, I'm going to go to the construction industry and we're going to open a construction office. And I'm pretty keen to have our construction office where? I would like the construction office to be pretty close to everything, to be honest. Pretty close to everything. Because I want... oh, but it actually goes and picks people up, you know, with a bus. People don't actually walk to the construction office. Okay, well, if that's the case, what we'll do is we'll just plop the construction office in here so the bus can pick people up in town. There we go. Now, with the construction office almost ready, let's build it, and then I'll show you how it works, and then we'll start getting our own construction stuff in place. So there we go. Construction office, okay? We need workers, so we will get workers from here, okay? The Chaosgrad Plus platform. Gravel, we will get from there. What do you mean? Gravel we'll get from there. Asphalt we don't have. Concrete you're going to get from here, right? Yes, concrete you're going to get from here. Steel we don't have. Bricks we don't have. Prefab panels we don't have. Boards you're going to get from there. Mechanical components and electrical components we do not have. So what we also need is we need to purchase like a concrete mixer. So we would like a pretty big concrete mixer. Maybe that 12-ton one over there is a good idea. It's also the cheapest. All right. But it's the slowest. But our roads aren't the best. So we'll buy a concrete mixer. The other things that we're going to need a bus for some workers. And now I would like some more people to be able to get onto the bus. 82. So we'll grab something that's a little bigger. So we're going to go and grab that guy. So we get a nice big bus over there. I don't know what else we would need. We would probably need... I'm not sure if we need an excavator. I'm not sure if we need a bulldozer. I'm not sure if we need anything else. We do need a dump truck. Let's get a dump truck. 12 tons. Well, this one is the one for us then. 60k, 70k, that's the one for us. So there's a few vehicles in there that we can make use of to actually go and do our thing. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And now we'll actually assign construction to the local construction office. And that is what we'll start doing in the next episode. It's almost 2 million down, but that is what we will start doing in the next episode. I wanted to have a quick look at what's happening over here. Do we need to import more power? Is my question. And I think the answer is probably yes. So let's buy ourselves a little bit more power. Okay, guys, I've enjoyed this so much. I love this game. This complexity is absolutely awesome. And I do love what we're setting up over here. We're really setting up a real economy, which is much more complex than I've seen in any other game, to be honest. I think this is something really unique, this level of complexity. So we'll see how we go. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, hit that like button. Tell me what you think of the game. Tell me, do you have any questions? Do you play this game as well, and do you need some help? It's quite tough. I've had to figure out quite a few things. So yeah, let me know. Let me know down below. Thank you. Bye bye.